Previously on Traveling While Black. So I recently just had an Airbnb in Torreon, Mexico, and I was hanging out, and I promptly got a call from Airbnb, and they told me pack all my things and to get out in the middle of the night. It was like 9:30 in the middle of the night, and promptly after a bit more investigation, I realized that I got banned from the platform. And it was a kind of like a really weird experience because I just started my new travel channel, planning to travel all over the world and do amazing things. And I recently got banned from Airbnb. I've been living in Torreon, and my rent has probably been like $300, $350 a month for the places that I've been staying in. My son, he's new to the team, and he's gonna be traveling with me all over the world. And this is our first YouTube together. All right, so you guys are gonna see a bit more about that, and but today we're gonna take you a bit around the city. Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Houston and how we bop around the city out here in H-Town, but this is just a little taste of.
Want to get wicked?
She says it's gonna get wicked, but I'm gonna show you, what we do out here in the city. But all right, but that's it. That's it. That's the update. So right now I'm actually editing this video right now here in Mexico City. Here with my young hog right now, and we basically are in Mexico City, but we're more so on the outskirts. To be technically correct, we're here in Mexico State in a town called Ecatepec, excuse me. And it's been labeled as being one of the most dangerous cities here in Mexico City. Do I feel safe? Absolutely. But I think I probably feel more safe only because I follow Brandon's 3, 4, or 5 golden rules of being safe wherever the fuck you at. Rule number 1, don't go to the drug dealers, buy drugs, and not give them their damn money. That'll get you fucked up, for sure. But, you know what I'm saying? When I put this finger up, the Mexicans, they know what the fuck that means. That means you motherfucking right, okay? All right, moving along, okay? Rule number 2, kind of go hand in hand with, you getting loan drugs and not paying it back. Don't get loan money and not pay that shit back, okay? So I guess this might be a fucking short list. I'm gonna take it to probably 3 golden rules. Quick story, I actually came up with these rules for a friend of mine who told me that, from Australia, and I was living at the time in 5th Ward out in Houston, and he was asking me, Brandon, how do I stay safe? Because you live in the hood, and how do I stay safe, man? I'm from Australia, and I just want to go to the Super Bowl, and I want to do that in a safe way. How do I do it? So, back to my story about my most scariest experience out in Mexico at this point. I went out to cut a rug, with the team or whatever, a group of friends, and get to the club. I didn't ask the driver how much the taxi on the way out. I didn't ask the taxi how much was the ride before I got in.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And at that time, living in Mexico for certain at the time, I feel like I know what the prices are. And the dude, I got in, he got to my house, and he's like, all right, bet. I think he charged me like maybe $25, $30. I'm thinking it could have been 20. But let's say $25 to $30. And imagine that you've been paying. Now you might, I got my people who might be like, man, you tripping, man, man. But imagine paying $1 a day for Ubers. $2, $3, $4. Expensive, $5. And then one day you go to the club and somebody tell you you're paying $25. The fuck? Nah. So I just, I thought, I don't know, I could have been a little tipsy, but I thought I was at a real, I don't know what I drank that night, but something in my head told me, you know what? It's 3:59 in the morning, or 2:50, and it's dark. I'm in the taxi, but what the hell? This is a really good time to fucking haggle. Hey, this is no fucking better time to haggle than motherfucking now. Okay. All right. So whatever. I'm like, you know what, bro? That ain't the cost, bro. I know, bro. I live here, bro. It ain't the cost, bro. Imagine I'm having this conversation in all Spanish, okay? So, bro, I know the price, bro. That's the price, bro. And he was like, bro, if you ain't gonna pay me, then, I'm gonna take you back to the club. Bet. I felt like I was on my,
But where the weed at? I ain't got no weed. Shut the fuck, shut. Did I say, no! Oh, shit, say it again, say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else.
Nigga, I was on my Friday shit. But on the way back, we just so happened to come across a police barricade. And the guy was like, and then he was like, nah, I'm taking him back to the club because he didn't want to pay. Now, fucking police involved. Now, I trust, talking about the Mexican police, you can get dangerous, okay? And so whatever. So, and I recorded this all on Facebook, but then now it came to the police and whatever, and so, make a long story short, I started pretend like I can't speak Spanish, because that usually works. Start talking to motherfucker in English, then they don't want to deal with you. Just get the fuck out their face, okay? But in this case, that didn't work. So what I had to do, well, you know what? That didn't work. So they pulled me out, they told me I had to get out the taxi. And then I was like, is that the price? Whatever. I was like, you know what? Look, fine, I'll pay them, but you take me back. Fine, you got the police involved. You done got the fucking police involved in my fucking business and shit. So fuck it, I'll pay it. So whatever. But he was like, no, I'm not to get back to the house, but you still gotta pay me. I said, bro, fuck it. Here. Hit a little. You know what? There's one thing I learned about some motherfucking money. Okay? One thing I learned about money, okay, is that money, these are pesos. But one thing I learned about money, it ain't got no smell on it. Okay? The only time that money get a smell is when you loan it to somebody and they got to give it back to you. Because at that moment, it becomes a little funky ass $20. But before that, this motherfucker ain't got no smell. Ain't got no smell at all. None at all. So I gave him the funky ass $20 for the little bitch ass little ride, okay? Whatever. And so I got out the car, and at that moment, I was on my Black Lives Matter shit, and I thought I need to record these motherfuckers. So I pulled out my camera, started to record them just so that I can, I'll also stay safe, and had a conversation with them. I'll try to find the video and I'll try to post it. Had a conversation with them. Asked me where I'm from, whatever. It was a weird night for me. Drinking, they start talking about my child. I start crying and shit.